Hi, it is free chatting time. So whenever it get to the discussions of Wing Chun, the roots, the technical roots, the technical source, it always get into lineage hearsays or lineage politics. Okay, so last night a Wing Chun friends messaged me, asked me to confirm about my lineage and all kinds of stuff, okay, based on this hearsays from this lineage holder, those kind of stuff. So today I like to share with you something really important, okay. In this video channel, you can find that I get myself out of all those lineages and family, those kind of stuff, okay. In fact, in this channel, I announce myself out of certain family or certain lineage, even though legally I have documents to show legally on what is my positions, okay. Now, that is not important. What is my positions and all this lineage hearsay is not important. So what is important? Important is Wing Chun. Important is there's 4 million people out there, okay? That's what important. What is my positions? If people want to argue in the court of law by legal system, go ahead, okay? So what is really important is this. Wing Chun image is knocked down to very bottom about 2 months ago with all these interviews with the MMA player or boxer in China, okay? This is a real concern because the question is, what is Wing Chun? Okay, it got nothing to do with, oh, this guy is grandmaster, that guy is grandmaster, this is authentic, that's authentic. So now you get a problem here because people in China, you know, the guy who fought the Wing Chun teacher in China make these videos. Okay. Now, I like to share with you, this is not 1950s, this is not 1960s, this is not 1970s, this is not 1980s, this is not 1990s, this is 2018. And I want to share with you one thing. If you are not aware of this, we can get wiped out, okay? Because in this era of 2018, nothing can be hid anymore. Why? Because this is an artificial intelligence era, okay? And so what is that got to do all with Wing Chun? Well, there's something called machine learning. Okay, I get the book from with the English there and the Chinese so people see. There's a machine learning. Okay, this is about machine learning. Well, you guys all know that I'm an engineer in Silicon Valley and I do all this high-tech stuff. Okay, and I work with the artificial intelligence stuff too. Now, if you go to YouTube, oh no, sorry, Google. You Google the term machine learning. The term machine learning, okay? Okay, this is with Wikipedia, Wikipedia machine learning. It explains to you what is machine learning. And in the last line here, okay, the last line here, okay, if you see that, if you can see it properly here, Okay, this is Wikipedia stuff, okay? It says this: within the field of data analytics, machine learning is a method used to devise complex model and algorithm that lends themselves to predictions. In commercial use, this is known as predictive analytics. This analytical model allows researchers, data scientists, engineers, and analysts to produce reliable, repeatable decisions and results, and uncover hidden insight through learning from historical relationships and trends in the data. So what does this mean? Okay. It means the machine learning or the artificial intelligence, if you fit in enough data, okay, you fit the machine, the algorithm, the artificial intelligence, enough data, it will tell you, it be able to predict the trend, okay, and it can justify what is proper, what is not proper. So in other words is, if I have all the features and I put it into the artificial intelligence with all the data, we can find out what is the fact or what is not. Now, again, why is it important? Because I'm doing that. This is the Yikam teaching. Okay. This is the Grandmaster Yip Man teaching. You want Chi Chi Guang, long fish short strike. You want Shaolin short strike. You want different short strike. You want Ermei. You want white crane. You want all different type of ancient writing. You put it into the machine learning model. Okay, and it tells you right away what it is. Now, by the way, the machine will not give you face. Disregard of you claim you are grandmaster or successor or anybody. Okay. Now, with the machine learning, we already know what it is, Wing Chun. And I can tell you, in this page of Grandmaster Yip Man, yes, he knows short strike. In this Yikam, 1850s, yes, he knows short strike. We know what it is. We can let the machine learning, the AI, to discriminate by pattern recognitions what is what. So all the hearsay on the Wing Chun this Grandmaster this Grandmaster that, forget about it. Okay? This is an AI era. You can get wiped out right away when you get the machine learning to predict or to categorize what the heck is going on with the contents. The machine is not going to give you face. It's just like the MMA guy in China. He's going to tell you what it is. Like this guy. He's going to tell you what it is. Okay? So the same with machine learning. It's by data. Now, you want to go with the machine learning in the AI era, or you want to go back to the hearsay? Oh, this grandmaster say that according to this Hendrix, this Si Heng or Si Dai or this and that say this. You better get it straight. This is an AI era. You mess around with that, you get wiped out. Why? People can prove with you by data. With machine learning, it's completely objective. You feed in data, that's why you see I get all this data. Why I get all this data? Because I want to find out what it is. Okay? That's why I be able to write this. I be able to do this conclusion. I be able to do this conclusion. That's why I present you this. And that's why I present you all of this in the physics and so forth. Why? Because I'm prepared for that. It is a machine learning world. This is an AI world. My teacher in Zen Buddhism used to teach me, saying this. In the path of cultivations, first, you don't want to cheat yourself. The second, you don't want yourself to be cheated by others. The third one, you don't want to cheat others. Okay? This machine learning stuff is going to wipe everything clean if you're not clear. So I cannot say, hey, you know, I'm the a student of late Grandmaster Cho Hong Choi, and this is my my legal documents. Even I have the documents, and not one document, and you have different witness and different letters. It doesn't mean a thing when what I know, what I say, fit into the AI for prediction and or categorizations. Okay, that's how serious it is now. The machine will tell you, is this a BS or is this a real thing? And with all this data, what I care is two things. Number one, the yikam, how legit is that? You fit it into the model and so forth, you look into it, you say, okay, the yikam is short strike, is according to the ancient tradition Chinese martial arts. It does have the content of the Xiulin Tao, the Ermei, the White Crane, but it's based on the short strike, it linked to the General Qi Ji Guang, Grandmaster Yip Man. Luckily, he have that thing write down, the article. He knows, okay? As how much he knows, I don't know. But with the machine, we have the trace that he actually is teaching the key points of the short strike, okay? So like in my blogs, I show it, and also because of that, in my blogs, I can pinpoint why Xi Xiaodong is ignorant. The guy, the MMA guy, Xi Xiaodong, who claim he is this and that, the traditional Chinese martial art, this and that. We know he's ignorant. Why? This is AI era. Fit that into it. People see you clearly inside out. Okay? So today I'd like to share with you this. Put in mind this is 2018. It's AI era. If we don't get our mind, our brain straight, this is no longer in the 1930s or 1940s or 1950s where people can say, you know, I learned from this, like my ex-grandmaster, my this and this, and then that justify my positions or justify my art. Or one cannot deny in saying that, hey, you know, I learned from this teacher and this Sifu is no good, I'm better than him. You're out of your mind. When you get into AI, machine learning, you are stripped naked. So, this stuff. Why? We better to be honest with ourselves. We better to be. If Grandmaster Yip Man really have that contents of a short strike of Shaolin, say so. If you can have it, say so. If he doesn't have it, say so. There is nothing wrong, we'll be honest on what it is. But it is really wrong when you try to use the lineage politics, when you use all kinds of stuff just for debate's sake on whatever one have no clue on what it is. So in 1930s, they already said, get rid of this lineage politics. There's no room for that. Okay? And so, what you are facing is not me, Hendrik. It's not anybody. It's the machine, AI, machine learning. You want to face that? In next few years, you get wiped out totally clean, or you want to using the AI process, the algorithm, to find out what is it and develop it. And via others, as I put in here, Wing Chun is good and legit. Well, why don't we go there? Why don't we follow that? Why don't we follow what the ancestor, the common denominator of Wing Chun ancestor, is presenting? Where even the machine learning will tell you that fit into the data. Why do you want to go with this? Oh, you know, I am the inheritance of this, inheritance of that, where you have no clue of what is short strike. Why do you want to be, oh, I add this boxing in the Wing Chun, I call it Wing Chun boxing or whatever heck, and you have no clue of what is Wing Chun. When the machine learning, the AI come in and do a predictions, you're dead. You want to go there? Not to mention, there is no result from that kinds of thing anyway. Now, if you want to learn Western boxing, go learn Western boxing. Be good at it. You want to learn BJJ? Learn BJJ. Be good at it. You want to learn Wing Chun? Learning Wing Chun. Be good at it. Instead of mixing all this stuff and call whatever you want, and then the machine come down. This is 2018. By 2025, see how this will change. Can anybody still lying? Can anybody just still making all this claim without knowing nothing about Wing Chun? You can. Okay? So cast in stone what I say today. Cast in stone in history. The key is not me. I'm not important. The key is the future generation, the people who study Wing Chun, Wing Chun. You cannot proceed without really know what the heck it is anymore. Okay? Go Google what is machine learning, what it can do. This is no joke. So this is to share with you today. Okay? You need to get the ancient data. You need to get the physics, biomechanics. Then you have no fear of any machine learning or AI classifications or predictions or examinations, and you can get result, because that's how the ancient ancestor do anyway, and you can step on that, you can progress further. Nobody said that you stop there. Okay, you have the good base, you go proceed. And I don't want to have a lineage, as I continue again say it, address it in this channel. I want nothing to do with it. I am a researcher. I like to study the traditional Chinese martial art. I like to study Wing Chun. I don't want anything to do with this grandmaster, that grandmaster stuff. What I care right now is we better be able to pass the machine learning examinations. Otherwise, you're dead. Okay? When I said you are dead, meaning that there's no future. You cannot lie anymore. You cannot say, hey, you know, this grandmaster teach me this teach me that. Machine is gonna ask you what do you know. The machine will know more than you. With all this data, you understand in front of the machine and get it interrogate you or asking you. Better prepare. Okay, the era is a different one. So this is to share with you. I like to give face to all the ancient ancestors because they do the best. But under the machine AI today, we better watch out what we can get away from and what we cannot get away from. Keeping pulling this lineages and this and that, who say what, he say what, taking some bias of this guy, bias of that guy is not going to go anywhere because the machine don't care. The machine just want to care what is the feature, what is the technical. It doesn't care whether I'm the son of Wing Chun or not, because it's got nothing to do with it's off topics. Okay, it's off context. So be careful. This is a different era, and welcome to the era of AI. This is for you today.